Hi guys, Campervan Barry here, and today we're looking at the Malibu Genius 641 LE. Let's have a look at it. And don't forget folks, if you like what you see, make sure you hit that thumbs up button below, and if you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. We're off to the Norfolk show next month, so we'll be bringing you a video from that, and we've got a lot of new vans coming your way. So thanks very much, and let's carry on with the video. Now, the Malibu Genius comes in 3 engines. We've got the 150 brake horsepower engine, but that only comes with a manual gearbox. Now, if you want automatic, you've got 2 choices. You can have the 170 brake horsepower or the 190 brake horsepower. Now, it's on the Mercedes Sprinter chassis, and it's already won Best Luxury Campervan on the Practical Motorhome Awards 2025. Now, we've got a width of the vehicle of 2 metres and 2 centimetres. And we've got an overall length of the vehicle of 641 centimetres. And finally, the vehicle height is 2 metres and 68 centimetres from top to bottom. For those of you who want an awning on the side, it's £1,170, and that will come with a 325 centimetre awning by Dometic. And also, if you do want to have the awning light with that, illuminated up, you can get that for £265. Now, this is the Genius of the Genius. What they've done, they've got a 6 metre standard Sprinter van. They've added on their own 41 centimetre GRP compartment at the back. And what they've done, they've added extra protection on around the rear, so it's got triple locking and central locking to make it a lot more braking resistant. They've also eliminated heat bridges. Now, what heat bridges are is parts of the van where heat can escape. So the built-on bits, they've managed to get all of those, reduce that, so it keeps it a lot cooler in the summer and a lot warmer in the winter. So measurements for the garage area, we've got your usual 2 metres across there. We've got a depth of 154 centimetres and a height of 105 centimetres at its highest point there. Now, in the unique garage system, there's 3 options you can have for it. You can have the slide out rails, which just pull out here, so you can put stuff onto it. You can have a unique storage system with boxes. Or you can have the Weekender pedelec system for your bikes, which will handily take out and store in 2 bikes, so they're all hidden away. Now, for your gas locker, it'll easily fit 2 11-kilogram bottles in there, so plenty of gas. And for this next bit, he's going to talk you through all the colours. I'm going to introduce you one of my colleagues here at Lowdham's. It's Campervan Nathan.
Now, the Malibu Genius comes with a standard colour of camper white. Now, there's also another option, which is £2,625 extra, and that is the high-tech silver. Then there's Obsidian Black. Now, this colour is the same price, £2,625. The final colour option, Tenorite Grey. Now, this is £2,625 as well.
Now, as you can see, we've gone for the 210 watt solar panels on the roof. Now, to get those, you do have to add on the self-sufficiency package, which is £5,570, which upgrades your lithium battery from 90 amp hour to give you a total of 300 amp hours. You get 250 amp hour batteries. And then that's £5,570, as I say, and the solar panels are an additional £1,745. And to help with road noise and insulation, we've got the flush fitting windows as well. Now standard, these weigh in at 3,010 kilograms, so you've got just under 500 kilos of payload there, but by the time you start adding some extra bits to it, you'll soon find out you're running out of room on there, so you may want to upplate it to 4.1 tons. You can do that for just £1,485, giving you plenty of extra leeway there for anything you want to bring with you. But just remember, you will need that Group C licence to drive it. Now, when we first get into the van, we've got some handy light switches on the side here, which do your interior lights there. We've got your awning lights and more interior there. We've got this lovely little worktop extender, which just pulls up nice and neatly here. And to get that back down, nice, easy to find button just there. Underneath, we've got two handy 230-volt sockets there, a little shelfie type bit there. And of course, right down the bottom here, press the button, we've got your electric step. Now, the first thing you normally do when you come inside your van, you want somewhere to put your shoes. So if you just press these two releases here, pull that bit up there, and you've got a lovely deep space there to fit plenty of shoes, slippers in, whatever you want to bring with you. Also standard, we get the lovely two captain's chairs, so both of these spin round. And when we're in the front here, if I just press the button to turn this on, Mercedes-Benz entertainment system. And on here we've got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. They're both wireless as well, so your phone will automatically fare to those once you've set that up. We'll just skip that bit at the minute, and we'll turn the volume down here, just so you can see what's coming on. Now, it's got its own built-in satellite navigation, digital radio, and it's all dead easy to use. You just scroll across what you want, pick your channels, BBC radio there, World Service, and that'll come on. But if I just press the home button here, so for navigation, we just press the navigation button, nice and easy, and it picks up, and it even knows the size of your van as well. So it's handy, this one, if you're going through places with a low bridge or anything, you're not going to get caught out. If we go back to the main screen again, pairing the phone, just press the phone button. We've got your radio on there as well, we can get to media, so if you've got any, if you want to Bluetooth across, you can do that. And it's even got its own apps you can download as well. So if we go into the apps there, you've got a web browser there, and Mercedes Me, so you can find out information on your vehicle, find out where the nearest Mercedes garages are if you do that. And then vehicle information, this will be unavailable on this one at the minute because we've not done any miles on this. It is a brand new vehicle, of course. And then finally, you've got settings and what devices are connected to the vehicle. All nice and easy to use. Now in the cab, you get that real quality feel of the Mercedes. The steering wheel feels good, visibility is good. You've got all your controls you need at your fingertips, including active cruise control, so you can pick the distance between you and the vehicle in front of you. It's just a well thought, comfortable vehicle. Now for interior seating fabrics and combinations, we've got 10 choices for you. So we've got London, Paris and Santorin. This one you're looking at now is the Paris one. You can also pick between Lisbon and Davos. And the next two, you can get ivory, part leather, so it's half leather and half fabric, and maroon, which is again part leather, part fabric. Next one you do is Ancona, which is a textile leather and fabric combination, and then there's two full leather combinations, which are macchiato, and then there's a full ivory as well. Now into the kitchen, we've got this lovely tap here, which just spin around here. We've got the board here, which covers your sink. Also turn it over, doubles as a chopping board there, and it's a nice big deep sink. Back together in there. Moving across, we've got your 2-burner hob and plenty of space on there for some pots and pans as well. Electric ignition to do that, and the gas comes out there. If I open the drawers here, lovely great big cutlery drawer, accesses here, all soft close as well with Malibu. Now this is a lovely big deep drawer here, and then the final one at the bottom here, again. Another good sized drawer there, plenty of room for all your bits and bobs that you need to take with you. Now above the top, we've got a nice storage locker just up there, and with the Malibu, you'll find the actual lock itself is good, firm, has a good connection, doesn't rattle, doesn't move. And then finally in the kitchen, you've got a bit more worktop area here, and we've got two cupboards in here, which just open up nicely. A good bit of storage space, pans, whatever you want to put in there. On the Malibu, we've got a good sized fridge here. If I open this up for you so you can see that. You've got lovely shelves down here, which will keep a lot on there. You've got two salad crisper drawers at the bottom there, plenty of room for your milk. Good sized freezer compartment at the top. Nice and easy to use as well. To turn it on, we just press the power button for a few seconds there. It comes blue, the light comes on the inside. And to change your power of the fridge, you've got 5 settings. If I hold that down, and you literally just slide your finger down there. Levels 1, 2 and 3 are probably most you're going to use. On 5, they are quite powerful, these compressed fridges, so they will freeze stuff. All right. So under your bench seat here, if I press this little button here, comes out, you've got a good storage drawer here. So plenty of room to put stuff out the way here. You've also got your main electric box with all your fuses in, so if anything goes there, that's where you change your fuses on the van there. And one of the options you can get is this lovely TV here, which folds neatly here behind the cupboards in the front dinette area. If I lift this up, plenty of room for storage in the 2 lockers above there. And also, you know, it's a little push button there, we press that, and you've got a nice little storage locker there. Another one on the other side as well. When you are cooking and it's quite windy, normally you'd have open access, your air coming out, blowing your flames out and everything. You've got a nice glass panel here, so that's not going to happen. Of course, you've got your usual fly screen if you get any bugs or anything coming in. Right, so we'll just go over what we've got in the bathroom here. We've got a nice little storage cupboard up there. Another one just to the side here, we can see that. Now we have got a window here which does open up, so your shower just there on the curb will of course go outside so you can clean bikes, boots, dogs, whatever you want to. We've got your sink just here, which just pulls down. And then, where is the toilet, you're asking? If I just move this away, that folds up nice and neatly there. And your toilet, if I just press this here, slides out there. And then it spins round to how you want it. If I can bring it a bit further there. So it all goes nice and neatly away, giving you the most room for it. And now the shower is coming next. Now for the shower, you've got an extra little bit cutout that goes in the floor there, giving you more room inside the shower. So it really is nice and easy to do. Makes the most of all the space. The back has a similar door as well that comes across and protects all your woodwork. So yeah, gives you the most room in a compact shower. What a design. Now the other thing, why this is called a 2 rooms, because you can actually separate the van down the middle. So if I put this here, we just lock that across there. This little bit on the top just flicks across here. Goes into there and it shuts that one half of the van off. So if somebody wants to go sleep in the back without being disturbed by the person in the front, you can happily do it. Now in the rear half of the vehicle, your light switch is handily located. You've got the nice LED ambient ones which go around. You've also got the full main ones that really do illuminate the vehicle.
Now, the Malibu Genius has a very big bed area, which is one of the key selling points on this van. So this side is ever so slightly longer. So this is 203 centimeters in length on this side with a width of 93 centimeters across there. Now this side is 196 centimeters in length with 85 centimeters across there. So what you can buy when you're configuring this van is the infill in this section here. So it creates a very large double bed area, and that's only an addition of £405 to your order. Now then, you've got a 40 by 40 skylight here, which lets a lot of light through and is very good for ventilation. But if you want to change and have the aircon unit fitted, which is a 1700 watt aircon unit, which costs you £1,985, this skylight will be taken away and you'll have a nice big aircon unit on the top there.
So for your boiler and heating on the van, starts off with a Truma Combi 4, which is just your gas heating, but you can upgrade that for £785 to the Truma Combi 6E, which means you can then plug it into the electric as well and it's a bit more powerful. Or if you want to go to diesel for £1,310, you can have the Truma Combi 6DE with altitude sensor. Now for wardrobe space, nice and easy, on gas struts as well. We'll lift the side of the bed up and here you've got a nice hanging rail there. Nice big deep cupboard as well, you can put what you want in there. And it all just closes down out the way nice and easy.
Now, access to the garage can be done in 2 different locations. So you can either do it from inside the van if you pop your beds up, or obviously you've got your big door at the back. Now, in the way here is a step. Now, if this is in your way, there is a little handy bit of instructions down there to remove the step, but it is quite handy for storage. Out for storage on the Genius, you have lockable drawers. So on the top one here, you've got a fairly shallow drawer there. And then you've got a much deeper storage compartment there. And then on this one, it's a little tiny bin with a little lid on there. And you can take that out and remove it if you don't need it. Now in the back part here, you've also got 2 very large storage drawers here. So for any clothes and bits and bobs like that, there's always plenty of space for them.
Now for your water tanks, we've got a 100 litre fresh water tank, and for your wastewater it's 90 litres. Now for sockets in the vehicle coming as standard, in the habitation side we've got 3 230 volt sockets, your 3-pin ones, and we've got 1 12 volt and 1 USB. You can get a socket pack which will increase that for you and give you a lot more sockets if you need them. And don't forget guys, if you are buying something like this, anything over 50,000 nowadays, your insurance company will more than likely ask you to get a tracker installed onto the vehicle. And it'll have to be either an S7 or an S5. We do have a video on trackers if you want to know the differences between them. I'll put a link to that up in the description. But yeah, make sure you remember that if you are getting one of these vans or anything above sort of £50,000 mark.
Now, the price of the Malibu Genius is £85,270, but that is a basic vehicle. So it'll be very stripped back, it'll be a manual, and it's not going to be as well spec'd as this. Now these, when you start speccing them up, you're going to be looking at about £120,000.
Right, onto the control panel. So if I press this up, you've got a little safety catch there, lift that up, that holds it in place. First one we've got nice and easy, that does your water and your heating, so just press the button there, it lights up, you can choose what temperature you want your van out and how quick you want the heating to warm up. This one here swaps between the power that's coming into the van, so it lets you know there we've got 13.2 volt on the leisure battery, or you can move over to your inverter at 230 volt there, so you can run that even while you're off grid. That's only if you go for the self-sufficiency pack. Standard control panel here where you power on, you can just isolate the music so you're not running it off the main 12 volt vehicle battery. This one here lets you know if you're plugged in or not, and then you've got your leisure battery status, water levels, fresh and waste, and then your vehicle battery status as well. And here is your lithium batteries in more detail. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you've got any further questions on the Malibu Genius 641 LE, you can contact us, any one of us at the Lowdham's team here, myself, Barry, Nathan, Stuart, Jamie, on the number 01159 663838.
But make sure to get down to the showroom soon, because we've not got many of these for the year and they will be going quickly. So make sure you get yourselves down here and come and see us. Thank you for watching.